girl V Lee. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, right? Today is Friday, December 27th. It's 2 days after Christmas. I am in the holiday spirit, so I decided to make a video to end the year because it's been a minute since I posted. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this is not one of them trucking vlogs. I know y'all used to my trucking vlogs, but this is not that. Let me go ahead and sit y'all down because we finna have a little chit chat, get comfortable. Anyway, right now I'm at one of my friends' spot. Their building has like a lot of different workspaces and I'm trying to get some work done. Y'all know how the people be like, okay, new year, new me, new year coming, let me write down my goals and stuff like that. That's me right now. That's what I'm doing. Y'all, this year has been like a roller coaster, up and down. I had good times, I had bad times, sad times, happy times, but overall, I'm grateful for it all. I'm grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful for everything that has transpired. With it being Christmas right now, y'all know that it's been a year since my son's dad passed away. So right now he's actually spending time with his dad's side of the family. That was an easy decision to make because last year he spent Christmas with me. So I'm not a selfish person. I know that it's all of their first year without him. So I felt like that was the right place for him to be this year. I was supposed to go home, but I changed my mind at the last minute. It was so crazy because so many people remembered that Christmas Eve made a year and it was like texting me like, how you feeling and stuff like that. That warmed my heart because I know people actually care about me. Because sometimes we get to questioning, we be like, we can get the feeling like, oh, we in this world alone, but little stuff like that, just even texting me, that just made me feel loved. And child, while we talking about love, so this might be a little tea for y'all. I know y'all used to be trying to put two and two together with my videos and stuff like that. People used to always be in my comments like, do you got a man? Are you single? And I used to be ignoring all of those questions. Y'all, I just got out of a 5-year relationship. 5 years. And to be honest, like I thought I was gonna be distraught. I thought I was gonna be like depressed for a little while. And it's just, I feel so free. Like, it wasn't no animosity, like it wasn't no bad breakup, like no terrible breakup. Of course we had our differences, but it was just like, I could breathe now. Like I know certain people just are better as friends than partners. And that's how it was in this situation. I feel like we are really good friends, but being in a relationship together, it just wasn't working like how I wanted it to. And y'all might have y'all opinions about this, but I feel like a man knows if he's gonna make a woman his wife, and it don't take 5 years to figure that out. Now, y'all might say I'm rushing stuff or you ain't give him a chance, blah, blah. No, I don't have time to waste. I'm getting older. And if you're not on the same page as me, then we need to close this chapter. Okay, you feel me? Because I'm not gonna waste time. He's a great person. I don't have anything bad to say about him. He obviously still communicates with my son. I'll never take that away, but yeah, we're better as friends than anything. And I don't know about y'all, I'm a Cancer. Some of y'all might be like, what does a horoscope or astrology have to do with a relationship? But I'm a hard lover, nurturer, and I'm really attached to people, so it takes me a while to let go of somebody. And y'all know, like when a woman walk away from, well, most women, when they walk away from a relationship, they had already been left the relationship emotionally. So that's kind of how it was. That's how it was in this situation. And I feel like that's why it was so easy for me to for us to part ways, because I had already done detached emotionally. So I was talking to my sister and she was like, what is your type? Because like you really, like your choice in men, they're not the same. And if I showed y'all a lineup of like guys that I dated, none of them really have too much in common. Like they might have 1 or 2 things in common. Anyway, So jumping off of that, acting wise, content wise, I'm getting back on track. So this year, like I said, I had good times, bad times, but acting wise, it has been great because I've had way more auditions this year than I had any other year. Like, I was so proud of myself. Like, I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because do y'all know how hard it is to get off work? Well, I'm pretty sure some of y'all do, especially if you're a working actor, to get off work, driving trucks all day long, and then you got an audition due in 2 hours. And me, I like to memorize all of my lines. I don't want to read off no paper because I want to look as professional as I can. So yeah, like I've been having to get off work, come home, memorize lines, film the audition, then turn around and edit it and submit it. And it don't just get submitted because I do have an agent. I think I told y'all that before. So I'm signed to an agent, and once I submit it, then it goes to her. And I gotta get her approval before she submits it for me. So that's a whole process within itself. But yeah, I'm happy that these auditions are rolling in. I probably do need to take new headshots. I do got headshots with this blonde hair. I did take some when cause I just literally colored my hair blonde probably about 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm gonna go back to using those headshots. Matter of fact, I need to shoot my agent a message and let her know that I'm back to my blonde hair. But I'm gonna take a few more headshots to add to my portfolio because I need some character shots. I feel like the ones that I got, they're like generic or whatever like that. I feel like I need to take some deep character shots of stuff that I want to play or that I know I can play. I got my biggest audition so far, and y'all might think that it's little, but I had an audition for a Lifetime movie. And when I saw the audition, I was like, yo. Y'all, I was so happy because I'm like, Lifetime, bro. And then the casting director that sent the audition is a big, major, well-known casting director. And so just to know that I'm on that person's radar and that they thought that I was good enough to send an audition, I feel good about myself. That lets me know that I'm still on the right path. Because sometimes I be wanting to give up. I'm like, bro, I'm doing all of these auditions and some of them I book and then some of them I don't. Like, I know I'm not gonna book everything. Like, that's obvious. And it can get discouraging sometimes. I'm just hoping that bigger auditions keep rolling in and that I'll book. Like, I gotta book, book something. So that's that with the auditions and stuff. I am back on my social media stuff. For the past 2 years, I wasn't really collaborating with people content wise. Like, I just was out of the loop with everybody. I was just doing stuff on my own and I wasn't consistent with putting out content. But now I feel like I'm back in a better headspace and I'm ready to work again. I feel like I also probably pushed people away from me because I was going through things. I was grieving and people was hitting me up and I wasn't hitting them back. So they probably felt like, oh, she probably thinks she's too good because not everybody knew what I was going through. So it's a few relationships that I probably gotta repair, and that's on me because even though I was going through my stuff, like I could have communicated that better. And communication is key, always. Whether it's friendship wise, whether it's business wise, whether it's anything, you have to make sure you communicate with people. So yeah, that's one of the things that I have to work on is repairing some of those relationships. Definitely not gonna be kissing no ass though, but yeah. Y'all, I had to pick up the rest of the video in the car because we had a little slight problem, malfunction, and I'm on my way to the house to take this stuff off. So y'all, when I first got there, I picked up her baby and gave him a hug. Didn't realize that he did number 2 on himself. And it must have got on my jacket or something because like I kept smelling it. I was like, wait, hold on. No. Somebody be done came in here and think that, yeah, I'm this nasty person. Well, I think I pretty much brought y'all up to speed as far as content creation and acting wise go. The last thing we're gonna talk about is trucking. Could y'all believe they done made your girl a trainer? A trainer, y'all. I am a whole trainer out here, and I swore up and down that I would never train anybody because I'm scary. Like, it's the fact that you got to trust other people with your life that really scared me. But I'm a firm believer that everything in your life happens for a reason. And the reason I say that is because, y'all remember when I was teaming with China, my girl China Trap, still one of my best friends to this day. But I feel like us teaming was preparing me for this situation right here. And I didn't even know it. Because y'all know I made that video and was pretty much like, I don't trust people, blah blah blah. But in the end, I had to learn to trust China. I had to just accept that everything was gonna go smoothly. Like, I just had to put my trust in her, and that's what I'm gonna have to do as a trainer. Now, I will say it's probably a little bit easier because I'm not training people that's fresh out of school. Like, you gotta have at least a year of experience to even work for this place. So that's a year of experience is way better than 5 months of experience. And I remember when I was a year into truck driving, I just thought, yeah, I got my experience, blah blah blah, but you're still fresh and you're still new as well. But I'd rather train somebody with a year experience than 5 months. Because I do intermodal, it's a little bit different as well. As far as like just pulling a regular drive-in, it's way more stuff that you gotta check for, that you gotta just be on the lookout for. And those containers are top heavy, so it's easier to turn over anyway. So that's why I just be like, okay, wow, like, I'm really doing this. I've only had 2 trainees so far. Well, I really only count one of them because the first person that my first trainee was a rehire, so she had already done work here 2 years before. So basically it was just her getting refreshed with the system or whatever. But the last trainee that I had never did intermodal. I don't have anything bad to say. He was very receptive of the information that I was giving him. Didn't really have too much of a rebuttal. Asked a lot of questions, so it made my job easier. It makes me nervous a little bit knowing that I'm responsible for someone else. Like, I'm responsible for a whole nother human being to a certain extent, because if they go out here and they do some crazy stuff or get into an accident, that's not on me. That's gonna fall back on them. But I'm talking about in terms of like anything to do with like training. If they do something, then they're definitely going to be looking at the trainer. Like, you didn't tell him or her not to do this, or that they were supposed to submit it like this, or they need to do this. So that's the only thing that I'd be worried about as well. When they first asked me to be a trainer, I was hesitant about it, and I had to go home and sleep on it. And then a light bulb just went off. Like, okay, they asked you to do this. Obviously they ask you for a reason. Obviously they have faith in you, so you have to have faith in yourself. And I'm used to being a leader, but I feel like for the last probably year or so, I've been running away from leadership roles and second guessing myself. But I feel like God will always push you into what you're supposed to be doing, and because I was running away from it, like, he was steady just pushing me into it. So I just gotta accept that I'm meant to be a leader, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Like, that may be one of my purposes in life. Still waiting on confirmation about that. But yeah, I don't want to get too far off track or too spiritual, so I'ma just leave it at that. I'm on the way home now. I'm gonna stop and get me something to eat. right, y'all, I'm finna sit here and finish my goals. As always, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. See y'all on the next video.